going to start you off with a quote from Boeing CEO of Defense, and he says, "We must offer and deliver an all-American design and build combat and ready tanker." With this quote, I'd like to go now into the main point that my arguers, my opposition made, is that we're going to be sharing vital intelligence with other countries. First of all, this tanker itself, the one that Boeing proposed, the 767, they're already selling this to Japan and Italy. So this all-American company is already selling military information to other countries. Also, to give you an idea, the United States has ventured off into a program called the JSF, which is the newest fighter in our nation. It is also known as the F-35. This JSF stands for Joint Strike Fighter. This kind of aircraft has a lot more sensitive information. Well, first of all, it carries weapons. Unlike the tanker, it's just essentially a tube that flies and carries fuel, versus the fighter has weapons and it has stealth capabilities. And again, this F-35, this Joint Strike Fighter, is going to go to different countries, to Spain, to the UK, to Italy, and to Canada. Also, I'd like to touch on the fact that they claim that Northrop Grumman is new to the industry, and as a matter of fact, they are not new to the industry. They've been developing aircraft early in the 1900s, first as Northrop, and then as Grumman, and then as a joint Northrop Grumman. And secondly, they bring all of Airbus's experience to the table. Airbus, like I said, is a competitor to Boeing, and they essentially build the same type of aircraft, commercial aircraft, whereas Northrop tends to focus more on the military side. And just to give you an idea of their experience, Northrop Grumman designed the V-2 bomber, which is the first flying winged bomber. It's an all-stealth bomber, and it was designed in the 1980s, and it's still under use now. They also partake in the F-18, and right now they're focusing a lot on UAVs, unmanned aerial vehicles, and the main one that they're focusing right now and they're about to deliver is an aircraft by the name of UCAS, which it's an unmanned aircraft that will land on a carrier. Those kind of experiences highlight their capabilities. Obviously, by focusing on UAVs and on fighters and on bombers, they have a wide range of experience that them, along with Airbus, could bring to the table. Also, I'd like to point out that they said that Boeing's aircraft would be better, and that is not the case because, as I mentioned, Northrop Grumman bid this proposal with the intent of expansion. So not only did they meet the RFP requirements, but they focused and they gave some credit to other factors such as more capability for fuel capacity, more capability for cargo, and thus this capabilities just gave them the advantage off the charts. And like I mentioned before, with their two prototypes, they've been having the edge because they've been able to troubleshoot most of the problems that will then be solved by the time they get to production. Just also to touch back on the foreign content, I have a quote by Global Security and Department of Defense, and that says that Boeing's proposed tanker includes parts manufactured in Japan, United Kingdom, Canada, and Italy. Northrop Grumman also includes parts that are built in the United Kingdom and Germany and Spain. So obviously it's not about intelligence because, like I said before, there's not much intelligence that goes into a carrier, and even if that's the case, the Joint Strike Fighter, which is intended to be shared amongst other countries, has way more sensitive information than does the tanker program. Thank you.